Hello, and welcome back to the Flippin' Foxes. I'm Sherry.
And I'm Shannon.
And this is our second What Sold video. So we've already pre-pulled. Okay, so our first item is a vintage Calibri gold tone lighter.
Okay, so that sold for $16.98 plus shipping and handling.
No, honey, $19.68.
I'm sorry, $19.68 plus shipping and handling.
We got this at auction, right?
Yep, it was an auction out of Miller.
Out of Miller. This guy has a huge auction house down there and handles pretty much Miller and all the surrounding areas. So, like you said, that one went for, what was it?
$19.68 plus shipping and handling.
Okay. And our second item is one of my favorites, Betty Boop. This is the Cool Breeze. It's up there on the shelf. It's the one with her skirt up.
Ah, yes. And these are glass, so we have to be really careful with them.
I'll take the glass dome off to show you. But these are Franklin mints, and they do come with certificates of authenticity. So that one went for
$29.79 plus shipping and handling.
And that one officially put us into the profit on that Betty Boop haul that we went in on Britain. We now officially anything we sell, which is probably about 3/4 of a trailer full, will all be profit.
All be profit on that one. Got a good deal on all that stuff.
Our next item is a Care Bears t-shirt. I'll put it up on the screen because I pre-pack all of these after I list them. This is a Care Bear t-shirt. I honestly don't think it's vintage, which is why I sold it fairly cheap. It wasn't single stitched or anything, so this one went for
$6.52 plus shipping.
Okay, our next item is a Sarah Coventry pendant necklace right here. It's right here. So this one's kind of cool. It's a turquoise. It's costume jewelry, but it's a turquoise pendant, silver tone. I'm sure it's not real silver. Where do we get these?
I have no clue.
We don't have any.
An auction.
One of the auctions. That one sold for
$10.91 plus shipping. This one's a Guardian climbing harness.
Okay, and this one we got.
We
drove all the way to Iowa for this, right?
Yes.
There
was a. Yeah, that one was out in the middle of nowhere.
In a very scary town of probably about what?
I think there was maybe 12 people that lived in that town. It was a little town in the middle of a bunch of cornfields, and there was nothing else around but maybe a couple of meth trailers.
Yeah.
The guy had passed away, and it was an estate sale, and we picked up quite a bit of stuff.
And we're in the profit on that. We got one of the Christmas blow molds that put us well into the profit on that, so we probably paid $1 for that, and we sold it for.
That was $35 plus shipping.
Okay, and our next item is the Harley gloves. This is a set of fleece Harley gloves. They do have the palm, which is genuine leather. These also came from an auction. Where did you get these?
Those are out.
One that they mailed to the house.
Yeah, those are out of Fergus Falls,
Minnesota. So we do the auctions, but we try to stay within the surrounding states. Otherwise, the shipping can get really expensive. This wasn't too bad, but it was a whole lot of Harley stuff. We're still selling it off. We sold a couple of items right before Sturgis.
Some rain gear and stuff like that. That one for $24.47 with free shipping.
Yeah, usually some of these light items, I'll just go free shipping on them. Tends to sell faster that way.
This was a postcard from Sheldon Motor Court in Keysville, Virginia from 1952.
It is postmarked 1952. Now, this is a linen postcard. And the linen postcard started in the late 1920s during the Depression, because when they would try to take the high quality photos, they couldn't get the paper to absorb the ink without high quality paper. So they started using this this design, which if you look at these cards and kind of hold them up to the light, they have crisscrosses. And what happened is when they would take the picture and they put it on this paper with this design, the ink would soak in better. And that's why so many of these cards from the 1920s through the 1950s are super bright, because it just absorbed the ink really well and was a cheaper way to print them. So, and that was started by, which I think this one, no, this one is not, but Curtech, and I think I'm saying that correct, was the company that started this process. So a lot of these older cards, if they say Curtech on the back, they're linen. They're not actually made of linen. It is a cotton material. It's just the process why they called it linen.
And that went for $2.53 plus shipping. Sorry, my bad. That went for $5.47 plus shipping.
It's the next item that went for that. So this is I want to say they're probably from the 60s.
I'd say 60s.
They're American thread knit and crochet books, and they're just little
late
baby
60s, early 70s.
Little baby patterns. We picked these up from a lady in Ventura when we were still in California, and she gave me a huge lot of crochet and needlepoint magazines free. So although we sold it for like nothing, we didn't pay anything. We didn't pay anything for them, and we're well into the profit on all those magazines. So that one went for
$2.53 plus shipping.
Plus shipping. And our big item, which would normally be here, but it's already been packaged, was a WizWorks boba sealing machine. You don't see very many of them out here, but if you're on the West Coast, probably on the East Coast too,
as well.
The boba tea places, the
lids on the cup, the way they seal them with that film.
We got it at an auction we got that in for like maybe $6. We're not even sure where it came from, because we've never seen a boba place there.
It was just in the basement of a building that they were remodeling, and they were getting rid of everything, so we bought it. So
we paid $6, and we turned that $6 into...
That was $146.34 plus shipping.
This was a fun sell, because this sell started a month ago with this guy who sent me an offer. I think his first offer was like $80. And we went back and forth because I wasn't going to sell it for that cheap, because I know what they're worth. And I figure if it sits a little while, eventually I'll get full asking price. Well, we went back and forth. He took up almost all of my offers, because you get so many before you can't take them anymore. And I got frustrated, so I ended it, completely relisted it without the offer option, and he wound up buying it for full price. And I upped the shipping, which I'm glad we did, because we came in right on the wire with shipping. It is going to have to go UPS, which means tomorrow we have to drive about 45 minutes, because our town does not have a UPS any closer than that. So that was all of our eBay sales. We do have one Etsy sell. I do cross-list all of my items, trying to get them all cross-listed. And this one, we also got in an auction. Do you remember where we got this? Was this on the same one?
This was on...
Did we get this in Iowa?
No. The other one, the other cannon we sold was from Iowa.
Okay.
This one was from Huron. Yes, it was. It was from Huron. We say Huron, they say Huron, so...
We're not quite sure yet.
Everybody here says Huron.
A lot of the towns here are pronounced considerably different than you would expect.
So this one came in a lot from one of those estate sales, and I want to say we paid like $10 for the whole lot, which included this and a couple other items. And this is an A1. We sold an AE one a couple weeks ago, but an A1 35mm lens with lens and speed light flash, which does work. We tested it. And this went for $194.84 with free shipping.
I was going to do a total. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like it's probably a little over $500.
Yeah, probably.
I'll put it at the end of the video. We have changed our shipping. We were shipping out every day, but it gets a little much because we do have to drive a little ways, not too far, but to do our shipping. Our very small post office doesn't give receipts here, so we have to drive a little bit of a distance, so I've changed my shipping to 2 days. So most of the stuff you're seeing was yesterday's sales and today's sales. So we're trying to get more listed so we can bring that number up to our daily number, but that is split between 2 days. But that is pretty much it.
Thank you all for watching.
Make sure you like and subscribe so we can continue to show you more of our what sold, and we will be getting additional content out as I get better at editing. And if you watched our very first video, I was informed by, of course, one of my children that the video at the end, when we said goodbye, we continued to show items. Evidently in my editing process, I moved a clip over I shouldn't have, but I will get better. So we want to thank you for watching, and we will see you again next time.
See you next time.